Unfortunately, we do not have X-ray technology in our eyes. I wish we did.
I'm so grateful that this innovation grant exists in the first place. It exists to further not only team members, but the health and the quality of life of the resident.
We don't just work with speech, we actually more so in this community work with cognition, voice, and swallowing. Now we have this item that is super tangible, and we can look at someone's swallowing difficulties and objectively measure what's going on, and it's an amazing experience.
There are some specific challenges that we've had in the past, some consistent times when the resident is not available or not ready in that one moment when the contract company is here. That barrier is removed completely. We can't do it right now. Great, we'll do it later. In the other settings, assisted living and long-term care, it is much easier to do this, but otherwise the options are to send an independent living person to the hospital to do this, or deal with insurance themselves.
In our different skill sets, we have really been able to work towards this program. And once we were granted the innovation grant process, it really took off from there. We trained with Pathologists, which is a company of really talented speech-language pathologists who are certified and have had a number of passes for the FEES scope. We were at Johns Hopkins Hospital, one of their locations in Baltimore, and we were in a class with about 25 to 30 other people that were learning how to scope individuals with a flexible endoscope.
It really put me at ease to get passed on so many times and to do it to others, and it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Just something that we learned while we were at Johns Hopkins, talking with the other speech therapists. It became very clear to me that the level of support that us as team members receive is, I think, rare, at least in talking with them. Credit goes to Dr. Sapanta. We have to have 25 supervised passes. It either needs to be by a speech therapist who has a letter of recommendation from an ENT or an ENT themselves. So, lo and behold, we have an ENT here in the community, and he was so gracious to supervise our last 10 passes. And he also got all those volunteers for us, so invaluable.
We will continue our education with FEES. It doesn't stop here. I think that this is the coolest thing that a speech therapist can do.